Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's third down after that run. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Turner. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pitches to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That's an important first down on that running play. They're going to run it here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff here from the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. They feed the fullback this time. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The hammer. 2nd down.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2
Yeah, do that shit when you accept the invite from the menu or from the little home screen. You said shit. Yeah, if you accept the invite from the like the home screen, the game will load and just keep playing the menu music all game. I did it like 3 or 4 times.
Quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Well, you know, from my internet's not messed up, and it looks like your running game is still pretty flawless.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The attempt is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half. Backed up, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 0.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Ball handed off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.
For sure, bro.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the...